morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oops. Getting to NoLimitCoin a little bit. Just do a quick market update. Look around. I do have other investments, believe it or not. I'm actually invested in 15 other coins aside from NoLimitCoin. Obviously, I am heavily invested in NoLimitCoin. And if I can get the price stabilized and anywhere close to 5 cents, 10 cents, I'll be a millionaire. And that's cool. And I'm real close to that. Big things in the work. I'm going to talk about NoLimitCoin when we get to NoLimitCoin. Right now, we're going to start at Bitcoin. And Bitcoin has stabled off around 25. Obviously, we're seeing the natural, exactly what I said. Ethereum's going to take a hit today because the status, right? People are going to be buying into the status ICO with Ethereum. You can see 24-hour volume. Why? Because no one's buying Ethereum right now. Everyone's already bought their Ethereum. They're about to spend it on status and hold the rest for EOS. So that is why we saw this go from over 2 trillion down to almost $500 billion. And you can see the same thing with Litecoin. I mean, that's all that was going on. Obviously, the Litecoin had the hype with all the news recently with the Coinbase guy coming down and coming back, and also the Segway. So, I didn't buy. Glad I didn't, because I knew I was going to do that. Let's see. Oh wow, Siacoin, boom, to the 2 cents. It got like No Limit yesterday. Remember No Limit got into 2 cents? Yes, I do have other coins, guys, and I just, it's like, yeah, look at that. Siacoin, boom, just floop. People are telling me in my comments, man, Siacoin's booming. And I'm like, Siacoin is booming. I day trade Siacoin, yada yada yada, do all that. I have a huge nest egg of Siacoin, as everyone already knows. And yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to it because it's so damn cheap and it's gonna keep going up like it is. Like, I'm not even trying to sell it. Like, I've already I got like maybe 10%. I got Siacoin was on my originals that I was fucking with when I was doing my original plan, and I got shook out. You know what I mean? Like my 10%, because it was down here, and then I sold 10% here, and then I bought back some here, sold 10 here, more here, right? Because it did that bounce, and I had about 10% left. And then it did this bullshit. And now it's up here. And I only have 10% left out of that thing because I got shook, because it's not going to come back down, right? It'd have to come back down to here. It's not doing that. And that's what happens when you get shook out the game. Now I only got 10% to fuck with on my day trade. And that may seem weird or complicated to you guys. Like, I don't care. It's my strategy. It's how I make lots of money and not lose money, right? I'm not somebody who looks at it and says, oh my God, I can't. I could be day trading and buying and selling low and high and making money. Like, that's not my deal. It's like I started with a mission. I had 30% to spare, and I tried to ride it. It's like a ride. You try to hang in there, right there. Boom, I sold. Boom, I'm in the game. Things are fun. I'm making money. Boom, sold again, and now, I'm getting shook out because it's just rising too high, and I should have sold my first 10% here. You see. It's kind of hard when you go from way down here to way up here. So, but yeah, I sold a little bit too late, but that's fine. I got a large nest egg. I'm not. D Hens ain't sweating shit. D Hens is happy. What else is going on? Steam above $2. That's nice. Yeah, I'm reading the market for the first time this morning. I had a lot of shit to do. You understand? I got a lot of shit going on now. D Hens getting real motherfucking busy. He can't be looking at the market every 5 minutes like he used to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so apt up. I'm so lured up. I'm so everything up. I already know everything about these damn coins, that I already know what they're doing. I don't need to really look. I got my app set up. I got my alerts, crypto pinged up. I'm ready to go, guys. Okay, I was about to issue a BitConnect siren call because I don't like this. This has never happened before. What we're seeing here has never happened before BitConnect. Wow. Look at this market cap. NoLimitCoin has almost as much 24-hour volume. It's a penny coin. Yeah, there's like 6 million supply right here, but the NoLimitCoin is artificially low because there's a lot locked up for the season. See, a lot's locked up for the season. When you buy in, if you ever played poker, when you buy into a poker tournament, wow, it is bird hell. I'm gonna have to close that window because that is crazy. Sorry guys, bear with me. Good morning, birds. God, thanks, birds. Dude, that was crazy. They're like, I got like this roof balcony, right? And you can see the ocean. I live in Mexico. I live on the beach in Mexico. Anyway, no, I'm not Mexican. I'm American as hell. But I love Mexico, and I don't like the wall being built. Anyway, let's not get into politics. That's not my channel. I don't do that. I was looking at my roof balcony. This is my office. My office is on my roof. It's like in a nice, cool building built on top of the building. So it's a building on top of a building. And you go outside, and it's a roof. The whole roof is a... excuse me. The whole roof is a balcony. It's huge. Fire pits and stuff. It's nice. You see the ocean. Well, anyway, it's like this little ledge, and there was like a whole family of birds just chirping as hard as they could in the direction of my window when my window opened. And it was like, I went in there, it was intense. It was like all just like chirp, 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 chirp. I don't know what they were trying to do. It's like, I'm not your mama. I don't know how to feed you people. And plus, if you touch a bird, don't they like get ousted by their fucking family and they kill them or something? So it's like, you don't want to mess with I can't help you, birds. I can only hurt you. I can't even feed you. You'll probably get eaten by your mama for being a traitor against birds. Right? Birds are hardcore. You think humans are gangsters, right? Humans can fuck with other animals, man. If you're a fucking bird, you fuck with a human, they'll eat your ass. They don't fuck around. Birds are hardcore. That's how I'm gonna run my gang one day. I'm gonna have a hardcore gang. You're like, motherfucker, you cross the gang, you gonna get eaten. But eaten? You gonna be eaten. Damn. That's hardcore. This dude's like a bird. Alright, let's get back to poker. I said let's get back to poker. Let's get back. Well, this is kind of like poker, right? Why am I so good at this? Because it's kind of like poker. I'm real good at poker. So, Mysterium. How mysterious. How mysterious indeed. Why is the circulating? Why is it black? What does that mean? See, I find stuff out every day. Now I'm going to have to email fucking this coin market. Like, that's what people don't understand. If I see something I don't understand, I'm the fucking annoying kid in class who's going to keep his hand raised. Or I'm going to fucking come and knock on the teacher's desk. Whatever the fuck you got to do. Like, it's black. So I'm going to wonder, why is it black? What's up with that? What's going on? I'm just looking at it because I don't think I've heard of it. I don't think I've heard of it. Maybe I've heard of it. It's mysterious. So it's got my attention. Okay. So it's a VPN. Muy bueno. Open source network line. Anyone to rent their unused network. That's actually really interesting. I've heard of this. Huh. And it's on a dip right now too, guys. It's on a dip right now. 19 million total, 13 million. Wow, what markets? Where are we at? You know I love you guys now. You guys, this should have just been an indicator that everyone watching has become family with me now. You know why? Because I never do that shit. Because I'm greedy as fuck. And when I click markets and I do this, and if there would have been one for $1.50, I would have had to shut off the video and gone and bought that bitch. You know what I mean? But then I would have had competition because all of y'all have been watching it too. So That's family. I did it without even thinking, though. That's how you know you're family. I didn't even have to think twice before I did it. I just did it, you know. But yes, this is my magical way. I've done it in other videos. But this is how I buy things. If I see something, I'm coming in here, I'm looking at the price. Maybe somebody's got it for super cheap. It looks like there's not that much of a difference. Like, that's a difference, but it's not that much of a difference. Ooh, this is gonna have to be a two-part series, actually, because I'm about to get a call from my brother, who is in the penitentiary, so I don't get to talk to him very much. We have to schedule these calls. They're scheduled, unscheduled. It was supposed to be today. I didn't know the time. I just got a beep from him, so I'm gonna holler at my brother, and then I'm going to hop back on and make the rest. BRB. Alright, I'm back. I just realized I could edit the video online and connect the two, so there won't be a two-part video. It'll just be a weird little lull in the middle that's not a lull because it'll be cut out. Moving on. Everyone was telling me about this. Lots of folks were telling me about this. That's interesting. Not to be unexpected, just because hype builds, and then once it's released, it's dropped. That is not a lot. Not a lot. We're gonna have to see what's going on behind this, obviously. So I don't forget. Open the tab. So basically, right now, I'm in hardcore. Where is NoLimitCoin? So right now, I'm doing two things. I'm in the process of building up NoLimitCoin. We got an ad campaign going on. We have a donations in the No Limit Slack. Join the No Limit Slack group if you want to join. Basically, for No Limit. All right, let's see where we're at first. I think we were almost top 200 last time I checked. Getting around it. Okay, 226, yeah. So, we're getting very close. We're knocking on the door. We're definitely knocking on the door. And, right now, what's going to be happening is in the No Limit group, there's a donations. I'm the escrow. And what we're doing is we're raising funds from people who have invested or who want to invest, right? And we're launching an ad campaign. And we got like professional marketers on that shit. We got a contest right now. Winner gets 28,000 No Limit coin. These coins were contributed by members. Me and a couple other prominent members contributed towards this. And we have a nice bounty for the winner of the ad contest. So we're looking for really badass ads. And we already have a bunch of buzz. The merger talks. This is going to just really ride this coin. And there's no guarantee we're even going to sell. Right? There's no guarantee we're even going to sell. Because, at least not for a while. And I don't know who's going to be buying who. Because the point is, we have them by the balls. They haven't developed crypto in their games. They're not even allowed to, I don't think. With the rules, they're set up there. They're all with the USA. Like, they're like going fucking dotting their I's and fucking crossing their T's with the US government. Because they saw what happened with poker. US just kicked poker the fuck out like it was nothing. And they can do the same with the fantasy sports. And they're cracking down. I know people, you can read about it. People had bank accounts closed, money frozen, having to pay up to 7-10% to get their money off the sites. The sites have been suffering, yet they're still making billions a year because fantasy sports, fantasy football alone. Soccer is all around the world. We're talking about all basketball, tennis, all the other niche that people like to bet on. football alone is a multi-billion-dollar. I'm talking about American football, and that's a billion-dollar industry alone, right? And football has not even been launched on this coin. So yeah, it's so early in this coin's life. Like, you're talking about a fantasy sports platform that doesn't even have American football yet. So when that is launched, and it's going to be launched for the start of the new season, we've raised a bunch of money. There's going to be a super badass ad campaign launch. There's going to be badass sign-up bonuses for people who want to play on the NFL. Everything's getting a makeover. We've grounded it. We've been setting a floor. You know, we've been setting the floors nicely. You got to keep in mind this thing was, 50 Satoshi a few days ago. So we peaked at over 2 pennies, which was breaking all expectations. I kept having to update myself because I was like, well, the goal is a penny. And then a couple hours later, had to make a congratulations video on a penny. And then as I'm making the congratulations video on a penny, it goes to 2 pennies. And I'm like, what is going on? This is crazy. And it's just begun because, look, the 24-hour volume is not even in the millions yet. The market cap is still, it's still just a baby. And yeah, it's just such a short bet. Like, I think it's laughable for me to, even think about selling at, I bought this at 15. And I could have been selling the whole time. And I've just been buying. I know the power of having a lot of a coin, like a large supply of the coin. And I know the power of having like-minded individuals who have a large supply of the coin. Then we can control the marketplace because we can decrease supply at any time. And while demand increases, can you imagine the launch of the NFL season? The merger talks become bigger and bigger. We start to really fucking knock on the door. FanDuel stealing their customers because cryptocurrencies anonymous, super badass, don't have to fuck with the government, no banks closed, instant, free withdrawals. Fuck my life, right? That's fucking insane. We have so many things to advertise to fuck FanDuel over. Who's gonna use FanDuel after when you can use No Limit? And we're gonna get all the same games. We're gonna have all the better games. I'm in charge of that shit. I'm fucking been on PokerStars forever. I'm gonna make this. All FanDuel did was copy PokerStars. It's a poker player who made FanDuel. And DraftKings. Look that shit up. Poker players behind the scenes because they know how to get shit done. Poker players know how to get shit done. I'm going to make it just like theirs, but way better. Because I've been playing on FanDuel and all that when I was in America, but then I left. When I go and see my mom or something, I'll play one of the 1-week games because I'll usually visit for a month. And I love that shit. And I'm good at it. The point is, I'm really good at it. Like, I'm good at poker. I'm good at picking, American football. Like, I'm real good at picking the players, knowing, I'm real good at that. There's a lot of money to be made. And I'm ahead of that shit. I'm going to make sure the games are insane. And NoLimitCoin is going to be super profitable because if you know how a poker game is set up, if you know how poker games are set up on PokerStars, or if you know how FanDuel is set up, everybody pays like a 9% VIG on their buy-in. So if it's $100, if it's 100 NoLimitCoin buy-in, or 1,000 NoLimitCoin buy-in, you're having to pay 9% on that. So on $100, you're paying $9. So it's a 100. So you pay 109, but $100 of it goes to the prize pool. Could you imagine games running every single day, 24 hours a day, nonstop, tons of different buy-ins and categories, and we're just binking 9% all the time. Boom, 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 9%, 9%. And all the NoLimitCoin 9% that we bink, they're not for sale. They're always held by the game to keep the games running. That's how the games always run, right? You get 9% of all the coin, always. And the whales hold, plus the devs have theirs to keep the game running. So it's like perfect harmony. And in all actuality, you don't need that many to get the game, keep the game running. It's just that it would make the coin so ridiculously expensive as the demand went up. So you want at least a decent supply. So it's easily accessible, right? Because we're going to have to start breaking this coin in halves and shit when selling it if the demand gets so high, because people are going to want to buy in. especially big events. So that's the thing. And you have to have trusty whales that are willing to ebb and flow. Mean like, I'm more than willing to give a loan to the NoLimitCoin platform when the supply is so high and everyone's looking to buy in. Because that's just money into my pocket too, right? Because I'll be getting a cut them because I'm giving a loan. And I plan on getting an obscene amount of this coin. I might try to get all the coins. I'm not even joking. I might be the first one to ever own all the coins on something, and then I'll just loan the coins back to the platform as they need it. And I'm dead fucking serious. And if you talk to the devs, they ain't gonna they're like, damn, fucking Dan's a madman. He'll fucking try it, and he'll probably do it. I wouldn't bet against him. That's what they would say. Because they may be like, ain't no way I'm selling the coins, but then somehow they'll end up in my pocket. That's how it happens. So don't fuck around with me. I own all the No Limit coins, bitches. And then you'll see what kind of fucking price it'll be. I ain't let's not get into all that. Let's just talk about the fact that there's so much going on behind the scenes. You don't know how much work I'm putting in for this coin. I'm putting in the work of 10 humans, and then I have like 10 humans that are helping me, and that's like they're putting in the work of 100 humans. So it's like we got humans squared working on this motherfucker. And I guarantee you ain't nobody working as hard on that coin as we are. I don't care who you are, but I don't care who you are. None of them. They could have teams of hundreds. They ain't working as hard as we are. They aren't. And if they are, they ain't working as smart. They think they are, but they're not. I'm telling you. They're not. Watch where this fucking coin goes. I've been saying it every day. Watch where this coin goes. And every day, there's a big, fat, triple-digit number right here. And, okay, you want to see something? You want to see something that actually kind of blew my mind. I was talking to my mom because she invested in this. She invested in Millie. She invested in a Millie, currently worth like 20 something thousand last time I checked. It might be worth like $20,000 right now last time I checked. She didn't, she got it at my 15. I don't charge my mom up. Who out there gonna upcharge their mama? I gave it to them at 15. And that was when they were at well over 100. But that's because I don't charge my mama. Alright, so this is gonna blow y'all's mind probably. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay, so this wasn't even the first video. The very first video I made of this, if you'll notice, it was called the see, this was the quick update before the sale. What happened was the first one was I dropping a Bitcoin on NoLimitCoin. That was the name of it. But it didn't have a picture of the graph. Sadly, it didn't have a picture of the graph. But I was talking about this. Look how big this is. Remember this drop? And we're talking about how scary. And I was like, one day, this is going to make a U pattern. This is going to make a U pattern. Go watch the video. It'll probably give you goosebumps. Gave me goosebumps. Anyway, I had some funny jokes about what these were. Anyway, as you can see, it was on the rise. It was already up 30% though. It wasn't this high. It wasn't at 27. That's at 7. It was at 17 when I had made the first video. It was actually 17. Some people got it at 17 and then 21 and then so on and so forth. Man, what's going on? Oh shit, that's my brother again. Alright, this is gonna be a triple fucking video, BRB. Alright, I'm back. Alright, here it was. So, remember I said this is gonna make a U. Wow, I thought I turned off all the Slack groups. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. I have like ghost Slack groups. I don't know what happens. I'll have like all my windows closed, all of my things closed, and somehow, some way, I get a Slack notification. And I turn off all the Slack notifications to my knowledge, but they just keep, I don't know. So, as you can see, the volume was $118 and the market cap was $129. The 24-hour volume was actually 24, and this market cap was under 100,000 when I first found it, but this is good enough. You can see how big this was. right? Look how big this was. Look at how many bars it took up. Just notice. How long, you know, October. So, Los. Wow. You see? Remember? Okay, so I was saying in this video, I was like, we're gonna break this former high one day. We're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna break this former high. That's what I said. I said we're gonna break this former high one day. It's like a rocket ship. It's like leaving Earth, right? Everything. You know when you get off on a plane and you look down and the mountains, everything becomes so small. Isn't that crazy? What the fuck? It's like we've left Earth. I just thought that was kind of cool. How small it got. People wouldn't even have thought anything of it when they see this. But so basically, I lost all my trains of thought, obviously, because I just had 2 phone calls. My brother's doing good, by the way. All is well. So basically, that's all you need to know to have a happy life. The end. No, I'm just joking. It's foggy outside. New exchanges, right? Because we're sold out. We're not selling any more from the website. So this price, everything's going to continue to rise. And we're just going to keep promoting, keep pumping. And you can really think of this circulating supply as basically cut in half. So, because a large supply of this coin is going to be held up by whales. I would say almost 70 million of this coin. So almost roughly half of this coin is held up. Then you got to account for how much is locked up for the games. You know, 9% of that's always locked up. Plus the emergency funds are always locked up. So you can just go ahead and account for basically over 100, probably 110,000. So there's really, when they say circulating supply, that's really not true in the essence. It's really going to be like 80 million. And that's why this coin can get over $1, because it has more value than $1. It has way more value than $1. Dollar is slow. It's taxed to fucking hell. And there's just so much going on. You have to deal with all these regulations and, you know, are they going to even let you? Are they going to freeze your money? Are they ever going to give you your money? Like, you know what happened with Full Tilt when they froze the funds for fucking 2 years? What kind of bullshit is that? This can't happen. They can't freeze NoLimitCoin. It's a fucking blockchain. It's like you can't freeze Bitcoin. So, you know, this is in essence, the Bitcoin of the fantasy world, in an essence, that when you put it out there, it can't be destroyed, right? You can't stop NoLimitCoin. Like, you could take down the website, yeah, sure, but you can't stop NoLimitCoin. There's always going to be NoLimitCoin out there, and you can't take down the website because it's operating in NoLimitCoin, a currency that no government has any control over. So basically, they can fuck off. And as soon as we find a way to fucking add like how to do the fancy sports on the blockchain, which we can do, we'll find a way to do it. That'll be implemented. Either way, this is the crypto coin for the fantasy sports world. Multi-billion-dollar industry. It's the only fucking one. And it's going to take over the world. In other news, yeah, so there's a couple other coins I'm going to look at as well. Although, I mean, this is quite cheap for the supply, but I'm going to look more into it. Wow, Quantum's falling fast. Is that the top 100? What's Stellar doing? It's in a 4. I'm gonna own Stellar Lumen until the day I die. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. It's been a good update. I believe I've been sidetracked, and I will end it now. Peace. Cheers. Adios.